Hey, welcome to another episode of Legion Elite Motorsports. I'm your host, Isaiah. And on today's episode, we are going to tackle some more things on the Mirage project to get everything kind of moving forward. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so now that the engine is out, we can continue taking things apart. So what I did was I took out the overflow bottle, had it right there, and then I actually took out the fuse box, and basically it is to clean all of this with hopes to paint the engine bay. Never done that before, but we're gonna give it a shot and basically take it from there. So got this one out, put the screws back so you know exactly where they go so you don't lose them. And then I'm also going to clean up this rust here too. So I'm gonna have to get a wire wheel together and get the grinding this stuff down, and then we're gonna put some rust preventative stuff down and we should be good to go. Also, out of these two, which this actually holds up the battery tray, which is no longer there, I'm gonna have to cut this one off. So we're gonna square this up with the frame here, and we're gonna cut all of it off, so as if it was never there. So that's gotta get done. Also, we have to take out the transmission mount here. Let's see. Oh, we might have to pull some of this harness out of the way. We need to remove the fuel filter. We got the clutch line here, bracket to hold it still. We're gonna have to remove that. And then another nifty one is the carpet that goes all across everything pretty much. I wanna see if I can remove that also. I don't know if that's gonna be completely doable, but I'd like to give it a shot. If not, we can definitely just clean everything and be good to go. But and then we got wiring harness that comes out here. There's another one over here. I gotta make sure all of that stuff is covered. Hopefully I'll be able to get this thing empty and paint it up nice. But air conditioning, we're gonna have to move this off the wall here and cover the lines, pressure wash, remove motor mount, and remove power steering reservoir. We're gonna take the windshield washer bottle out, and I wanna relocate it. Actually, it's fine to be in this area, but I have to relocate the bottom half. The bottom half comes all the way down. You could see it there. And that's gonna be a problem because I have future plans that's gonna be happening in that area. So we kinda gotta take this one out. We'll keep the motor and the plug, and then we'll probably get an aftermarket container and hopefully run it, I want to say, over top this area. I'll figure it out for sure, but that's definitely one of the things that's gonna happen. And yeah, hopefully we can get some paint in here. So yep, let's get to it and take it from there. First things first, we're gonna remove as much as we can and then soap up and pressure wash this engine bay. All right. Okay, so we removed the bracket that was here. Okay. And brought it down to bare metal. I still have to clean it, alcohol it, clean it up, get the air in here to get the rest of this stuff out of here. So, yep, doing pretty good there. And also pertaining to, excuse the air in the background, a little hot here. Getting this back piece out. Looks like a little carpet. Looks like we're not going to be painting this area. I'm gonna pressure wash it and clean it, but we won't be painting this area because you have to take out the brake booster to get that carpet out. You have to take out the distribution block, which houses all of the lines that go to all four corners, and a lot of other stuff to get that back carpet out, pressure wash it, and then repaint everything. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably pressure wash it, clean it, prep it, and then paint all of this area, all of this upper area, take the window wiper motor out, paint that area, and then paint from here all the way to the front. So it's not a complete engine bay painting I plan on doing, but at least we'll get it looking a little bit more spiffy in here. I might even take and paint the whole front. Take this AC condenser out and paint the whole front. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do over here is, before it starts rusting again, clean it up like I was saying, but also I need to do this area here. I need to close this off and make this area stronger. And that goes for both sides. So clean both of these areas up and yeah, see what we could do. So next thing I'm going to do is probably take out the AC condenser so it'll get a good pressure washing. Okay, so we laid down the Pure 15. It is dry, 100%. Now I can start putting this stuff back and that stuff back. I gotta work out a ground here and the ground for this guy here. Don't want no starting issues. And then we can start tucking this back over here in this compartment, because we're gonna have to pressure wash all of this nastiness. But that aside, we Pure 15 some more, just the lower half. I'm going to open this up just a little bit more, so if the engine and anything's moving, it won't pop a hole in it. So I'm gonna open that up a little bit more on both sides, and then we should be good to go. But this, all of this, is ready for paint. And speaking of which, I guess I can't put this back if it's gonna be painted. All of this is gonna be painted. So yeah, we'll leave it loose. And I gotta go to the paint supply store, not AutoZone or any kind of Walmart paint. We're gonna get some, you know, car industry standard paint, spray can. So yeah, we'll knock that out. But next step here, let me see. I got everything loose there. I think we're good to pressure wash. I'm gonna start getting some degreaser laid down and we're gonna skip over to the pressure washing. Okay, so as the pressure washing went well, there's a couple things we got to take care of. One is the brake booster. Pressure washed it and the paint flew off and we have rust, so we need to take care of that. But also we are dealing with this. So unlike the sedan, unlike the coupe, the 4-door comes with sway bar. So in order to get to this guy back here, you have to drop the subframe. So let me show you what all that entails and then we'll take it from there. So the steering, you take loose these two 17 millimeters, then you take these off because we're going to be replacing these. So this one's round, not broken or anything, looks pretty good. A little old, but still together. And then this one is oval. As you can see, it comes to a pretty interesting shape right around there. And this is what this one looks like. Then you take loose the 3 bolts. There is one here, which connects to this guy. Then there is 2 under here, 1 here, and 1 on the opposite side. And then this subframe comes down. Now, I didn't intend for it to come down this far, but let's just say make sure you have a jack underneath. Makes things a lot more simple. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take loose this 12 millimeter on the back side. Let me see if I can get some light on the subject. Here we go. So you get the 12 millimeter loose right here, and then that takes off this guy, which hooks into the flat part here like that, and then goes around this bar, and it only has 1 screw that puts it in. So that brings us to our new bushings, right? So this one I still haven't taken out. The screw is a little stripped, so I'm gonna take that out in just a second, but let me show you the bushings. So for the sway bar, we have these. You have to cut them yourself, so I already did that. And then we have the steering bushings. Let me take these out so you can actually get a good look at them. I taped them so I don't lose them. And here we are here. They open up just like normal. They have the hole in the back for the back of this piece. So it would go, let me see, essentially around like that. All right, so once you put it back together, you put it on nice and tight, and it's good to go. There's a little hole back here to make sure you put it on the right way, and it doesn't get no simpler than that. Then over here, this one is just round, so it's pretty simple. You just take this polyurethane bushing and slide it around like so, and boom, that's it. I would probably recommend to put the slit towards the back, or you can put it towards the top. So we'll just put this one up Also, on another note, you want to make sure that this shape, let me show you. This shape is facing the right way. So if you feel around, you can see the shape there is square, and it has the piece that sticks out right here. So it will go like this. Looks just like that. Slit will be in the front, and the part that sticks out, see if I can get it back here. Will be right there. So goes around like this, and you bring it all the way around, and then when you actually clamp it, it's going to bring it the rest of the way closed, and that's it. And again, this one here is just a circle, so that's pretty straightforward. No special adjustment there. The driver's side is the one that has the adjustment. So let's keep moving forward. Okay, so the new sway bar stuff is in, on and tight. As you can see there, nice and tidy. We have this screw in, not a lot as you can tell, just to make sure everything lines up perfectly. And then we got to put this one in, do the same thing. Then we have to get these bolts in down here. And man, I really need to figure out a lift situation so I can get the bottom of this car pressure wash, because it is filthy. But yeah, let's get this thing up and into place. All right, so all of these bushings are in. They got dirty quick. This is a new bushing right here. Nice and solid. And you can see this bushing here too, nice and solid. And you can see how tucked away these bushings are, where you can't even get to it. So, had to drop that down. And yep, still filthy. All right, but yep, everything is in nice and tight. And down here, we got this one tight and this one stripped, but it stripped the bolt, not the threads in the hole. So I'm pretty confident that I can take and go to the junkyard, get another one, and I'll be good to go. But other side, nice and tight. And then over here, you can see this part is bolted in nice and tight, so subframe isn't going anywhere. And yep, I'm gonna hose everything down, spray it down, soak it up, hose it up, and all that stuff. And with that being said, we're gonna call it an episode right there. I hope you found this episode useful and helpful in some way, shape, and form. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, definitely consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon for updated notifications. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Remember, knowledge is power.